There has been a lot of talk in recent years about how prolonged sitting is bad for your health, to the extent that there is a slogan floating around which says, sitting is the new smoking. The science seems to support the fact that long periods of sitting without any activity can be as harmful to your heart and metabolism as heavy smoking. In the background of all of this, in recent years, a nuance has appeared in this issue of sitting, and what it does seem to exhibit, or at least to show up, is that there are two kinds of sitting. One is the classic couch potato variety, where you're slouched on a sofa with a bag of unhealthy food and mindlessly binging on some kind of a TV program. The other kind is the one where you're sitting, but you're actively involved in something. You're writing a document, or you're writing a book, or doing something that involves mental effort. The science again shows that the neurological effects differ depending on not only how long you sit, but also how you sit. Which takes us to the next phrase, something called the chair paradox. The same chair, the same posture will produce different effects depending on whether there is active mental effort involved in the process of sitting or whether you're just slouching. Along with this comes a concept called cognitive sitting, which means that you sit, but you're actively engaged in something. You're questioning something, you're planning, you're learning, or your problem solving. At this point, I think we need to stop and just kind of also make a distinction that the whole thing can be inverted. You can be watching a documentary on TV with very intense concentration and involvement, and at the same time, you could be working at your desk and kind of thumbing through a spreadsheet with your mind totally switched off. There are shades, there are nuances in this whole business. The practical advice, though, is that regardless, your sitting needs to be interrupted by small intervals of things like movement, stretches, reflection, conversation, and so on, things that will break the flow or break the sitting period. There's a lot more of my work available at my Substack, LinkedIn, or my YouTube. Feel free to visit. Thank you very much for watching.